What if I told you that some of the most beautiful places on Earth are not only invisible from the surface, but they're actively melting away as we speak? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast, white expanse of ice. Everything looks still, silent, almost lifeless. But deep below the surface, something magical is happening. Rivers of meltwater are carving intricate passageways through the glacier, creating caves of the purest, most electric blue you've ever seen. These are glacier caves, temporary, fragile, and breathtakingly beautiful. And by the time most people hear about them, they're already gone. So how do these glowing blue tunnels form? And why are scientists and adventurers racing against time to explore them before they collapse forever? To understand that, we first need to look at what's happening inside the ice. Glaciers might look solid, but they're actually in constant motion. They flow like slow rivers, cracking, shifting, and melting from within. And when summer comes, meltwater finds its way down through fissures and moulins, vertical shafts that act like drains. That water doesn't just sit there. It flows, it carves, it sculpts. Over weeks or months, it can hollow out entire chambers and tunnels, sometimes miles long. And because ice absorbs every color of light except blue, what's left behind feels like walking into a sapphire. A glowing, translucent world where the walls seem to radiate light from within. But entering one of these caves is not like exploring a limestone cavern. This is an active, changing, dangerous environment. The ice can shift without warning. Ceilings can collapse. Streams can suddenly surge. That's why glacier cavers move with extreme care, listening for cracks, watching for tremors, aware that the very path they took in might not exist on the way out. And the strangest part, many of these caves have never been seen by human eyes. They form in remote, inaccessible ice fields, places like Alaska's Mendenhall Glacier, Iceland's Vatnajökull, or Patagonia's southern ice field. Explorers sometimes follow the sound of running water to find new entrances, squeezing through narrow openings into chambers so vast their headlamps can't reach the other side. Inside, the world is silent except for the drippy drip of meltwater. You might see frozen waterfalls, ice stalactites, or even layers of ancient ash from long-ago volcanic eruptions preserved in the walls like pages in a history book. But this beauty is fleeting. Glacier caves are self-destructing artworks. The same water that sculpts them also melts them from the inside. Warm air circulates, temperatures rise. And eventually, the ceiling thins, the walls sag, and the entire structure collapses in on itself, sometimes in a matter of days. That's why scientists are in such a hurry to study them. Glacier caves aren't just natural wonders. They're windows into the health of the ice itself. By mapping these tunnels, researchers can track melt rates, water flow, and structural changes in the glacier. In a way, these caves are like the circulatory system of the ice, and by studying them, we can better understand how glaciers are responding to a warming world. Some caves even contain ancient air bubbles, frozen microbes, or remnants of ecosystems lost for millennia. Each one is a time capsule, melting open right before our eyes. And as climate change accelerates, these caves are forming faster and collapsing sooner than ever before. What does that mean for the future of glaciers? It means we're losing more than ice. We're losing hidden worlds, places of sublime beauty that existed for only a short time, witnessed by only a handful of people. But maybe that's part of what makes them so special. They remind us that nature is always changing, that even the most solid-seeming landscapes are alive with movement, mystery, and transformation, and that some of the most incredible stories are the ones unfolding right under our feet, in the quiet, glowing heart of the ice. Have you ever seen a glacier cave in person? Or is there another natural wonder you think deserves more attention? Let us know in the comments. We might just explore it in a future episode of Nature Unlocked.